Welcome to tonight's second half as we get the starting lineups of the Buccaneers from Glen College and Trinity Valley Community College Cardinals. Adrian Forbes playing great in the center of the second half of the season. Amir Rashad, the second leading scorer for the Cardinals, coming at 13.2 points per game. And Dexter Ellington, leading scorer for the Cardinals. Derek Young, just a great inside player for his size, and Stretch. Stretch Watson there coming from Washington, D.C., and we're hoping that the parents can watch us on the internet tonight. Audio might not be too good, but hopefully they can at least watch and maybe turn the sound down if you don't like the audio, or at least watch the game. Trinity Valley having won last 7 of 8 ball games, coming in from victory the other night over Tyler. Saturday afternoon victory over Tyler, 71-50. Last Saturday, Glenn beat Angelina 98-71. So both teams coming off of victories. Glenn is 17-7 record, 7-6 in conference, where Trinity Valley is 16-7 for the season, 9-4 in the conference. Trinity Valley, Tyler Junior College, and Navarro all tied for the Northern Division lead as the tip goes to Amir Rashid as we begin play here in the second game of the night. Amir at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Dexter Ellington, a short 15-footer, and Dexter puts Cardinals on the board quickly, and the Cardinals coming out in pressure. And one of the things that Glen, they put up a lot of points on the board. They average 97 points a game, and they have some terrific outside shooters. So Trinity Valley will really have to guard that perimeter tonight to stay in this ball game and play well. The perimeter is very important, and Trinity Valley, when they came out against Tyler on Saturday, started out kind of slow off of the perimeter, but Coach Pat Smith got his team to guard those shooters from Tyler and really shut them down, and had a great defensive effort Saturday afternoon against Tyler Junior College. We need another good one here tonight. As Stretch Watson was trying to pass to Derek Young underneath, and Derek was just not looking for it. Thought he was going up for the shot. A little miscommunication there as Trinity Valley turns the ball over. Now Cahill McDonald, a long three for him, but these guys from Glen, they are an exceptionally shooting three-point team. They shoot almost 46% from the three-point line, so they like to shoot the three ball. And we got a quick foul on Stretch Watson. Stretch has had a trouble on and off this year getting into foul trouble, and he's a very important part of the Trinity Valley defense and that pressure, full court pressure that they like to put on. Fidarius Taylor coming in now to give Stretch Watson a little bit of bench time. Don't want him to pick up another foul too early in the game. As number 2, Deuce Nichols, gets a deuce on the free throw line, and we're tied at 2. Trinity Valley does usually a pretty good job of bringing the ball up on the press, but Amir stopped right where you don't want to, and that's in the corner right after you pass the free. And a great assist from Fidarius Taylor there to Adrian Forbes. Adrian's really been playing great inside here in the last few games. Got a push off there on number 1, no call. Taekwon Stroman made the shot, rebounded by Derek Young. And Amir Rashad goes the distance, but his shot is blocked by Taekwon Stroman. Hectic pace right now, and both these teams like to run, and we'll see which one it favors. I'm sure that Coach Smith would like to slow it down just a little bit, as I think the fast-paced game would play more into the hands of Glenn, the Buccaneers, in Trinity Valley. Edward Herring checks in, number 20. Dexter Ellington took a long three, and that didn't even hit iron, but fortunately Edward Herring was there to pick up the missed shot and put it back up. Trinity Valley up early 6-2, 17:54 in the first half. And Amir Rashid picks up a quick foul. That's 2 team fouls on Trinity Valley. Glenn has yet to commit a foul. Taekwon Brown over to Cahill McDonald. Cahill McDonald, one of the leading scorers for Glenn. There's a long three by Taekwon Stroman, rebounded by the Cardinals. Dexter Ellington over to Edward Herring. Herring out to Jay Leeshore. Jay Leeshore back over to Fideris. They're playing catch out here. Fideris back to Jay. Fideris trying to drive. 14 on the shot clock. Dexter, they're working around the perimeter. Jay Leeshore tries to get some perimeter penetration. Shot clock going down. Penetration, shot clock. Trinity Valley gets the rebound off of that. Shot clock was going down, and Edward Herring had to get down there. And there's another dunk inside by Adrian Forbes. And we've got a pretty good size advantage inside if we can get it into Adrian. And Adrian already with 4 points early in the ballgame. 8-2, Trinity Valley, 16:40 left in the first half. Kadarius Taylor pressuring number 11, Chris Hagan, out here near the half-court line. Chris Hagan driving in, kicks out to Deuce Nichols. He misses. Rebound ends up in the hands of Edward Herring. Herring over to Jay Leeshore. Leeshore bringing it up on the far side. Over to Frederick Taylor now. Taylor back to Leeshore. Leeshore looking around to try to see if they can find Adrian Forbes, I'm sure. And we got a block. Buccaneers, number 12, Taekwon Brown. That's the first team foul for Glenn, and we got some substitutions. Stretch Watson comes back in. Derek Young, Amir Rashid. Starters basically back in for Trinity Valley right now. Derek Young with a three. Derek not known for his three-point shooting capability. Only 24% from three-point range, but he'll take a shot at the two from there occasionally. And there's a case where Cahill McDonald, who's the leading scorer for Glenn, averaging over 20 points a game, just didn't get out on the defense on him, and that's where Trinity Valley is going to have to guard the perimeter. And they force Amir Rashid out of bounds over there with the turnover. Early in the first half, Trinity Valley up 8-5 over Glen Buccaneers, 15:30 left in the first half. Chris Hagan out front, closely guarded by Dexter Ellington. Backdoor pass to number 2, Deuce Nichols. It was missed, but Taekwon Brown there to get the tip. 8-7 now. Stretch Watson from the free throw line from an assist from Dexter Ellington, and Trinity Valley goes back up by 3, 10-7. 15 minutes left in the first half. I think if we get a hand in the face of these Glen shooters, that'll greatly help. And Amir Rashid finds Dexter Ellington, and again we get a little bit close to that sideline, step out of bounds, and turn it over. Glen has several players actually that shoot over 3%, 40%, 45% from the three-point line. So you're really going to have to get out, like I said, on the perimeter. and guard these shooters. They're not going to look too much inside with Adrian Forbes in there controlling the middle and Stretch Watson, both who do an exceptional job of guarding inside. Number 5, Miles Beatty, takes a long three, and he nails it. Beatty, a 48% shooter from three-point range, and he nails another one, and it's tied at 10. Watson over to Fadarius Taylor, up and in by Kendra Garrett, who got that tip on that offensive rebound, and Glenn, they like to shoot it outside. They have more shots from outside, I think, than they do inside than the three-point arc. Amir Rashid over to Fadarius Taylor, back to Amir Rashid. Amir works it inside to Kendra. Fadarius Taylor misses. Shot inside, and Blend's number 2, Deuce Nicholas, comes down, and Blend's coach, Steve Sperlin, wants a quick timeout.
30-second timeout called by the Buccaneers.
13-37 in the first half, with the Cardinals up 12-10. Very important game for the Cardinals as they wish to retain tied for the top spot in the north zone of Region 14. Very important game coming up at Paris. Paris, a tough game on the road Saturday. So this is a very important game for the Cardinals. Earlier tonight, we saw Blend Lady Buccaneers beat the Lady Cardinals 62-57, a rare home loss, a rare loss period for the Lady Cardinals in conference play, and a rare loss period at home. Lady Cardinals shot 17 of 34 from the free throw line, only 50%, and only 9 of 24 in that second half. That really cost them the ball game. Blend works it inside and outside. We don't let them have those outside open three-point shots. They missed that time. Here Rashid brings it down. Finds Fadarius Taylor at the right side. Taylor looking for Forbes inside. Can't find him as he's being held by number 42, Wilbur O'Neill. And Trinity Valley will be taking it out underneath the goal on the baseline.
Foul is called on Buccaneer, number 42, Wilbur O'Neill. That's his first personal, second team foul.
13:07 left in the first half, 12-10, Cardinals on top. Inbounds to Amir Rashid in the corner. Out to Dexter Allington at the top. Screen set by Stretch Watson. Dexter dribbling out. He's going to take another long three. This time he connects. Dexter, I tell you what, Trinity Valley's got some players that can connect on some threes, and they showed San Jack and Tyler and some of the other teams that they've played that they can shoot the ball. And Dexter nailed a long one there for his first three-pointer of the evening. 15-10, 12:39 left in the first half, as Trinity Valley's opened up a 5-point lead. Trinity Valley stretching that defense out on the perimeter, perimeter defense. Of course, Blend will try to drive inside on that, then kick it back, and that's what they've done. Blend misses the three, but they're fighting for the boards pretty good, and the scramble for the ball, Stretch Watson came up with it, lost it, and Blend's number 3, Cahill McDonald, somehow ended up with that ball and got the easy putback. Adrian Forbes helping break this press as Amir Burchard brings it down. It's one of the things about Stretch Watson, number 15. He can play the post, but he can also bring the ball down if he needs to. Good ball handler. And that time we found Adrian Forbes underneath, and rather than letting Adrian have another dunk in there, they foul him. Adrian will go to the free throw line. Adrian, a pretty good free throw shooter. He shoots 68% from the free throw line. Rare that you get a good big guy that'll shoot good from the free throw line, but Adrian, good free throw shooter, got good form. Adrian misses that first one long off the back of the rim. I hope the Cardinals don't have the same trouble the Lady Cardinals do from the free throw line. shooting foul, so another free throw for Adrian. Second a little short. First one a little long, second a little short. Tried to a little bit overcompensation there. Still 15 to 10. Excuse me, 15-12. 11:42. First half. Dexter Ellington doing a little trapping zone here. Matchup zone. Long three-pointer by number 5, Miles Beatty, and that rebound came out to Chris Hagan. Then gets a second chance here, and that's got to be like a 30-footer or so. These guys are unconscious in shooting the threes. I tell you what, I don't think they've seen a three they haven't liked. But Trinity Valley's doing a good job of pushing them out. One and done as Dexter Ellington tries a three and is rebounded by Blinn. Chris Hagan running the offense for Blinn at the circle, goes to the wide side. Cahill McDonald back to number 5, Miles Beatty. Little move, gets a short three-pointer, short for them. And rebounded by Adrian Forbes over to Dexter Ellington. And notice that TVCC is not pushing it up as much. I think they want to slow the pace of the game down a little bit. And got a
Buccaneer number 1, Taekwon Sterling. That is his first personal. He's 4.
TVC foul called on Taekwon Stroman. 4th team foul for the Buccaneers, and Cardinals will play it underneath. 10:31 left in the first half. 15-12. Neither team scored here in a few minutes. Derek Young had his chance underneath, and Adrian Forbes just mistimed the offensive rebound. And as Blinn came down with the ball, Amir Rashid looked like he stole the ball, but they called him for walking. And Blinn will have it underneath their goal for an inbounds play. Darius Taylor coming in for Derek Young. Blinn, quick pass underneath, but it's no good. As number 3, Cahill McDonald, tried to shoot in over Adrian Forbes, and that's a tall order. Rich Watson sets the screen for Amir Rashid. Three-pointer is off, and that was a hard fall by Stretch Washington as he went up high for that rebound, but he looks like he's okay. And no foul called, I guess, on that. Looked like he was on the back. Ball goes out of bounds for Blinn as they'll inbound it and bring it down the court. Number 11, Chris Higgins. A little bit of pressure by TVCC here. With some trapping, and Trinity Valley almost could catch the steal, but out of position now, and Taekwon Stroman gets the short jumper off the left elbow, and Trinity Valley now with just a 1-point lead, 15-14. 9:42 left in the first half. Stretch Watson decides to take a long three. I don't think that's the shot that Coach Pat Smith was wanting right there. Really need to run the offense a little bit more, be a little bit more patient down here on the offensive end. Chris Hagan now controlling the offense for the Buccaneers, guarded by Dexter Ellington over to Hayden. Strumming down, and now a three-pointer from the corner by Cahill McDonald is no good. Rebounded by Adrian Forbes, and Coach Smith wants to talk about the lack of patience and working the offense on the offensive end. We've kind of gone away from looking at Adrian Forbes inside. Adrian is having a pretty good success when they get the ball in the middle, and it seems like players have decided to try to go out and shoot some threes. Dexter Ellington has hit a three, but other than that, three ball has not been the strong suit for the Cardinals tonight. And with the mismatch inside, don't be surprised if we try to see the Cardinals go back inside to Adrian Forbes. Adrian's been having a very successful last few games, and just controlling both offensive and defensive ends in the paint. First timeout from Cat Smith, 30-second timeout, so we're back in action. Stretch Watson inbounds it to Amir Rashid in the backcourt. so far, the blend press has not bothered Trinity Valley. And Amir Rashid crosses the half-court line and gets trapped and has to call a 30-second. Again, stopping across, putting yourselves in that particular position is not where you want to be in trying to break a press. And so Amir Rashid, rather than turn it over, getting a 5-second call, calls a timeout. 9 minutes left in the first half. Trinity Valley up by 1, 21 seconds left on the shot clock. 15-14 to score. Just has not been a whole lot of offense by either team so far, as you'd expect it would be, as Blend, they averaged 97 points a game, but they are well below that average right now. Good defensive effort so far by both teams. Pushing pressure shots way out on the perimeter and not getting good open looks out there, and some of the shots are just not well advised. 3 seconds on the shot clock, and they're going to Adrian Forbes, but he called for an offensive foul with 1 second on the shot clock.
That is his first personal, 13. Subbing in for the Cardinals is number 31, Derek Young, and number 40, Ruben Newbold.
Adrian Forbes had scored the basket, but it was nullified as he committed the offensive foul before the shot was released. Glenn coming down now, looking for to take the lead for the first time tonight. Matchup zone again by the Glen Buccaneers. Shot goes up, rebounded by Stretch Watson. Inbound pass from Amir Rashid to Kenda Derrick. And there we find Derek Young inside on a good pass. Good look by Dexter Ellington in there. 3-point lead now, 17-14 for the Cardinals. Taekwon Stroman got a shot blocked. It was rebounded by 31 Derek Young, who handed off to Dexter Ellington, who drove the length of the floor and was fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair of free throws.
Buccaneers number 11, Chris Hagan. That's his first personal, 15. On the line for the Cardinals is number 2, Dexter Ellington.
Dexter Ellington, an 81% free throw shooter. Good free throw shooter from the line. Good person to have up there. Dexter nails it. 18-14 your score with 7:40 left in the first half. Relatively low scoring game for both these teams. Dexter misses the second one, so free throw woes continue for both Cardinals, and of course we talked about the Lady Cardinals having struggles this evening, and Keandre Derrick makes a stupid foul, reaches around, not very smart. Got to play better defense of that. Footwork, not reaching. Quickly, Coach Smith wants to put Adrian Forbes in. He's had his rest now, ready to go back in there. Glenn plays it underneath now as number 11, Chris Hagan, will inbound the ball. Good look, good pass into number 42, Wilbur O'Neal, and Glenn comes back with a basket of their own. A little bit of pressure. They got it into Adrian Forbes that time, but he lost the ball as he was going up for a shot. Another turnover for the Cardinals. And that time they get it into O'Neal again, and he uses the goal to keep Adrian Forbes from blocking that, and score now is tied 18-18. First tie of the game. Dexter Ellington over on the far sideline, gets it to Watson. Watson finds Derek Young inside, and he gets hacked. You can hear the skin from up here. And that'll put Derek Young to the free throw line. Derek, not one of the better free throw shooters for the Cardinals, only shoots 34%. Derek, we've talked about, he's got good form. he just sometimes it's a touch of a player, and he has trouble with the touch. But he's been working hard on his free throws. He's got good follow through, but that one is good.
Serving in for the Cardinals is number 20, and Harry. For the Bucks, number 3, Khalil McDonald.
6:39 left in the first half as Derek Young connects on the first of 2 free throws after being hacked on that field goal attempt earlier. Second free throw up and good. A good pair of good free throws there by Derek Young, and he sneaks in and steals inbounds play. He gets it over to Dexter Ellington for a 3. It's missed, but Edward Herring is there. Gets the rebound and for a short 6-footer off the baseline, and Trinity Valley runs off a quick 4 points here. Glenn bringing up the ball on this token press. Over to McDonald. Now back to Hayden in the middle. Dexter Ellington pushes out the defense on him. They don't want to give the Blend these wide open threes outside. Cahill is fouled, looks like by Derek Young on inside pass, and McDonald. Cahill McDonald will go to the free throw line. McDonald, a 79% free throw shooter. 6 minutes, 3 seconds left. 22-18, your Cardinals lead the Blend Buccaneers by 4. McDonald, first free throw up, and it's long.
Serving in for the Cardinals is number 3, Kadarius Taylor.
Kadarius Taylor checking in for the Cardinals. Cardinals have a deep bench this year, and Coach Smith can go 8-9 easy and not lose a whole lot for that second team. Second free throw's up and good. 22-19. Cardinals lead by 3. So they bring back the press. Edward Herring helping to bring the ball down, and they don't want to get to the corners. And this time, Amir Rashid takes it to the middle. Loses the ball as he tries to penetrate, and Dexter Ellington fouls in the backcourt. Probably be a smart foul as Blend had a breakaway layup. And we talk about good fouls. That was probably a good foul to commit that time. First foul on Dexter. 5:51 left in the first half, 22-19. Cardinals leading. Dexter Ellington extending that defense. Number 1, just let that go through his hands. Taiwan Strong. Dexter Ellington driving in, gets fouled as the player who did not have position and was going backwards. I think had number 42 Wilbur O'Neill, had he set himself, officials might have called that differently, but he had not set himself in the position. And that'll put Dexter Ellington back on the free throw line. Dexter 1 of 2 for tonight from the free throw line. First one up and in. Watson back in for the Cardinals. Edward Herring giving him a little play, giving him a little break, a little breathing room. Second free throw up by Ellington, and it's good. 24-19, Cardinals stretch the lead to 5 points and pick up the full court pressure again. Glenn does a good job of breaking that press, getting the ball to the middle. They try to throw it across the pass, and Stretch Washington gets it up. And great assist by Watson as he connects to Dexter Ellington. And now another steal by Amir Rashid over to Dexter Ellington for 3. And Coach Steve Sperlin, after that run, it's an 11-1 run by the Cardinals. It was 18-18, 29-19 now, so it was an 11-1 run. And just like that, the Cardinals extend that lead to 21-19. 5:11 left in the first half. For those of you watching on the web, that's some exciting action there in the last minute and a half by the Cardinals. They can score points in a hurry, and they certainly did that time. A lot of good teamwork. And during this stretch where the Cardinals have played so well, 1 of 8 of 9, defense have been the key. They've just been exceptional on the defensive end, and defense will make you offense. And I've heard it say offense will win games, but defense will win championships. And certainly Cardinals playing exceptionally good right now in conference play. And on that inbounds play, we got Kadarius Taylor on a block. And that's the 17th foul, and that'll put Blend to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Glenn as a team on the free throws, a good free throw shooting team. They shoot 71% from the free throw line, so you really don't want to try to get them on the free throw line. Chris Hagan himself shoots 77%, but a lot of good shooters, as you would expect from a good three-point shooting ball club. Hagan shooting the front end of a 1-1. And it's up and good. Gets the bonus. 5:11 left in the first half. Cardinals up 9, 29-20. Both teams with 7 team fouls. Second free throw up and good. As I said, Glenn, a good free throw shooting team. Mir Rashid bringing the ball up against this press. Foul is 10-second violation, but Rashid gets it over. And now Ben Black's out of the trapping defense that they have. Stretch Watson, a good player to have there at the top of the key, can look over the defense and see who they are. Ellington fakes a three, pulls up, shoots one, air ball, and ball goes out of bounds. Team rebound for Glenn. TVC picks up pressure in the backcourt. Kendra Derrick. And now we got an offensive foul on Quan Stroman.
Foul is called on Buccaneer number 1.
And that's one of the things they called him good thing with an elbow, and that's one of the things that the officials will watch is pushing off and the elbows, and Taylor gets Stroman gets call for the elbow. If you want to do the elbow, make sure you don't do it in front of the official, because the official is right down there in front of that one. Amir Rashid bring the ball up. So far, not too much trouble in the backcourt. It's when they get across the half-court line that we have a little bit of trouble. This time Dexter drives in. He tries to dish it off to Adrian Forbes, but pass was errant, and they steal it. And Amir Rashid hustles back. And a little bit of carelessness over there on the far court as Trinity Valley had come up with a steal on the breakaway layup by Blinn. In the front court, Trinity Valley turns it over as Stretch Watson was trying to get it to Amir Rashid. Dexter Ellington now out on Chris Hagan. And things have not been falling too well outside, so Blenn's going to try to go inside, and they picked up another foul.
Foul is called on 0-0. Amir Rashad, that's his second personal. 18 foul.
Derek Young getting ready to fix. Preparing to check in. McDonald, again, a 70% free throw shooter. That's the whole team. And Glenn will hurt you from the line. If you put them on the line, they'll hurt you from the free throw line. (29-22) now, 7-point lead for Trinity Valley. 3:48 left in the first half. Second free throw up and good. Dexter Ellington bringing it up this time. He throws it across to Amir Rashid. Amir careful not to get trapped over there on the sideline. Trying to run the offense now. Looking inside to Watson. Watson, 15-footer, not there. Adrian Forbes and Derek Young fight for the rebound, and it falls into the hands of number 11, Chris Hagan, for the Buccaneers. Golden opportunity missed that time for a offensive rebound. O'Neal inside now, back out to Williams. Williams over to Hayden. Hayden takes a long three, and he makes it. (29-25) now. And I think they're going to call Adrian Forbes that time for a foul, maybe over the back. If Derek Young had to do that over again, he might have tried to throw that over to Adrian Forbes instead of taking that shot. His back was to the goal, and he kind of tried to flip it, thinking that Adrian might have a chance to rebound. That's 2 fouls on Adrian Forbes, and he'll probably be out for the rest of the half as Kendra Derrick comes back in.
Kevin Hayden.
Excuse me, that's Ruben Newbold, number 40, that checked back in. And Kevin Hayden hits the front end, that front 1-and-1, as Blinn continues to be hot from the free throw line. Now a 29-26 game. Blinn has scored 8 straight points now as they have their little bit of run of their own. It's been a game of runs so far. Trinity Valley bringing it across court. And they get Amir Rashid for a walk. And this time, Coach Pat Smith, after this 8-0 run, wants to call a timeout of his own to talk to his players. The last 3 or 4 minutes of the half and the first opening minutes of the second half, important periods for each team, and usually the team that plays the best in those time periods has the advantage over the other team. So right now we're seeing Blinn making a little run of their own, cutting the lead to 29-27, 2:38 left as we watch the Cardinal cheerleaders. Blinn in third place, tied for third place in the South Zone standings of Region 14. Top 6 teams of each division, the North and South, will go and play in the postseason tournament that'll be held at the University of Texas Tyler in a few weeks. I guess about a month from now. And so your seeding in the tournament, very important. Trinity Valley wants to continue to try to stay there on top of the North Zone. Trying to come out with a win tonight. Very rarely that both men and women lose, and the ladies have already lost tonight, so the men trying to even up the scorecard tonight. Playing tough defense there, really quickly getting out on the perimeter, denying those 3-point shots for Blinn, and that time Ruben Newbold comes down with the rebound for Trinity Valley. Derek Young tries to go and drive in, loses the ball, and it goes out of bounds, and it's another turnover for the Cardinals. Darius Taylor going to check in now.
So again for the Cardinals is number 3, Darius Taylor.
Give Derek Young a little bit of a breather. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in the first half. Trinity Valley extending their pressure defense into the backcourt. Going to try to do some trapping now, backing off. Dexter Ellington guarding Chris Hagan, and he's been doing a good job out there on Chris. Good move by, I think that was Cahill over there, but he missed the shot. Cahill McDonald. Ruben Newbold with another rebound. And Fidarius Taylor with a floater on the baseline, and it's good. That's a tough shot, and Fidarius Taylor makes it look easy there as he gets his first basket of the night. The minute 30 left in the first half. Hill McDonald carries the ball, and he may be a little bit frustrated. Cardinals really been defending him probably closer than he's used to. Carried the ball, and Trinity Valley will get possession here with 1:25 left in the first half. Ruben Newbold helping to bring the ball up. Gets it to Dexter Ellington. Ellington over to Amir Rashid. Back to Dexter Ellington. Blinn tried to trap Dexter over there on the far sideline, but he got it to Amir Rashid. Newbold passed up a drive on the baseline, back out to Rashid. Watson, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Rashid going to take a shot off the wing, misses. Williams comes down for the rebound over to Hayden for the Buccaneers. Hagan over to Hayden. And now we get an offensive foul on number 11, I believe. Yep. On Chris Hagan.
That is his second personal. 19.
38 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, excuse me, on the game clock, and I'm sure that Coach Smith would like for the Cardinals to use as much time as possible. Unless we just get a wide open layup like Ruben Newbold just got there, sliced and diced in the lane and got the layup and stretches his lead to 6 points, 33-27. Now 20 seconds left in the first half. Ellington putting a little pressure on Hayden out here. Hagan trying to drive around, 7 seconds. Probably wanting to get a long three off. Keeps pushing off and almost loses the ball, and now over to, and they don't get the ball off. They did not get a shot off.
Your Trinity Valley Cardinals lead 33-27.
Williams had a shot, but I don't think Williams is a three-point shooter for them. And they pass it up, don't get the shot off, and that does not make Coach Sperlin very happy at all. So at halftime, Cardinals lead 33-27 in a hard-fought first half. Glenn kept in the game mostly by a lot of free throws that they made, putting them on the line. And we'll take a break here, watch the Cardettes and the Cardinal cheerleaders perform again, and be back with you in about 12 minutes.
Here they are, the TVCC Cup. On deck.
But you gotta keep it up a little something like this.
right. Let's get in on to one of my IT technicians here for smoking. We're getting ready to second half action here, and your Cardinals up 33-27 as Glenn will be inbounding the basketball. Hagan bringing it up the court. Over to Stroman. Out to Taquan Brown, back to Hagan. Trying to find McDonald. There he is, trying to get a three, and it's short off the front of the iron. Glenn rebounds it, but they throw it away. As Stretch Watson intercepts the pass. And now Trinity Valley for their first offensive possession of the second half. Stretch Watson for about an 18-footer. Gets his own rebound, but loses the ball. And now Glenn brings it back up. Early in the second half, 33-27. Trinity Valley up by 6. Remember that Glenn averages 97 points a game, and there's a basket by Chris Hagan to start the second half. Good breaking pressure by Trinity Valley there. And Amir Rashid getting the offense set now. Finding Dexter Ellington over on the far sideline. Back out to Amir. Back to Dexter. Finding Adrian Forbes inside, and he scores a basket. Good look inside by Dexter Ellington to find Adrian Forbes. And they kind of went to him early in the first half and then just kind of quit going to him. Adrian has 6 points and 2 fouls now. And now he steps in there and gets an offensive foul. Adrian has done that several times this year, and it's a smart move. Sometimes you want to go up and block it, and sometimes you want to stay in there and take that offensive foul. And Adrian that time had a little emphasis in there with the, and he got that offensive foul and charged. And it's a turnover for the Buccaneers. Trinity Valley working it back and forth, bringing the ball down. And now we got a tie ball as we got a little careless with it over there, and the possession arrow points to the Cardinals. Cardinals retain possession, no shot clock change there, so it'll be 20 seconds on the shot clock. 18 minutes left in the second half. Derek Young inbounds to Amir Rashid in the backcourt. Cardinals don't have a whole lot of time here. This possession, Amir Rashid takes a baseline jumper. Good rebounding effort by Derek Young. Came up a little bit short. Hagan brings it up the court, and Trinity Valley gets out on the perimeter to find it. Oh, that's an defensive goaltending on Stretch Watson as number 12, I think it was Taquan Brown, yes, gone up with the missed offensive rebound. Back up with a shot, and Stretch got it on the way down, and we'll count it for 2 for the Buccaneers. Derek Young driving in, tried to dish it off to Adrian Forbes. Buccaneer got a handoff, it knocked it out of bounds, so the Cardinal basketball underneath the goal. Good place for a lob, but they didn't try that this time. And we're going to put it way back here in the backcourt. Dexter's going to bring it back. Dexter Ellington, leading scorer for the Cardinals. Over to Amir Rashid, driving around. And they're going to find Derek Young. And Derek, a 25% three-point shooter, finds the range this time and nails a three-pointer. And now Trinity Valley putting on their pressure. Glenn likes to press, and usually teams that like to press don't like to be pressed, and it's affected. They took steps, but that's not what the official is going to call. Amir Rashid fouls Taquan Stroman. Stroman, a 77% free throw shooter, again putting Glenn on the free throw line, but misses that one.
Subbing in for the Cardinals is number 24.
I'm sure Coach
Jay
Smith
LaShore.
cautioned them about putting Blinn on the free throw line. That's where Blinn was able to make up some deficit in the first half. Strumman connects on the second one. 6-point lead for the Cardinals, same as it was at the intermission. Jay LaShore now in, and just gets it over in time for the and Dexter Ellington that time dished off to Derek Young, who was breaking into the basket. Derek would have had a good slam dunk there, but was fouled by Tyquan Strumman. Puts Derek Young at the free throw line. 2 team fouls for the Buccaneers in the second half. Only 1 for the Cardinals. 16:35 left in regulation. 38-32, Cardinals ahead. And I'm not sure why the officials are escorting Strumman over to the bench. I don't know if he has some blood on his jersey or what to do. They called the trainer over. I'm not exactly sure what, but they took him out. Don't know exactly why, but anyway, Derek Young at the free throw line. First one off the back of the rim, and usually when Derek misses, it's usually long, and Derek had made his first 2 attempts earlier tonight. Chance for the second one here to redeem himself. And he catches it. 7-point lead for the Cardinals now. And Stretch Watson almost comes away with the steal. A good hustle by Stretch. And he hustles back down. And McDonald inside misses. Rebound by Adrian Forbes. And Jay LaShore, as he's driving up the far sideline, loses control of the ball, and it'll be Buccaneer ball on the far sideline as McDonald inbounds to Hagan. Trinity Valley doing a pretty good job defensively, holding the high-scoring offense of the Buccaneers to just 32 points so far. Buccaneers get an offensive rebound there. McDonald bumped by Derek Young before the shot, and that'll be our second team foul. And Derek Young, that would be number 2 on him. Derek with 8 points tonight. So Darius Taylor come in to give Derek a little bit of breather. Hagan out front, guarded by Ellington. Over to O'Neal. O'Neal misses Tyquan Brown inside, cutting through. Back out to Hagan, 22 on the shot clock, no hurry here. Trinity Valley doing a good job defense. Hagan drives down the middle and misses the shot. The rebound comes eventually to Fredarius Taylor, who brings it up. Fredarius likes to drive it. He is fouled, almost run over by Wilbur O'Neal that time, and O'Neal is a good-sized young man. Let's put it that way.
O'Neal, that is his third personal, third team. Subbing in for the Cardinals is 00, Amir Rashid.
O'Neal's about 6'8", and they list him as 235, and I would guess he's closer to 275, but I'm not sure. Ball inside to Stretch Watson. A little jump hook. It comes off the front of the rim and misses. Tyquan Brown come down to rebound out to Hagan. Hagan on the far sideline into O'Neal. Watson jumps in front, gets the ball. Dexter Ellington loses possession, but it goes to Stretch Watson, and he puts the bucket in, and we've got a 9-point lead now, 41-32, with just under 15 minutes left in regulation. Stretch Watson, kind of like the Energizer Bunny, just goes from side to side. He keeps on going, and we got Hagan, who dragged that pivot foot, no call. And we got a blocking foul now on Fredarius Taylor as O'Neal had got the ball inside.
Fouls called on number 3, Darius Taylor. That is
Going
his
up for the
second
shot,
personal, 13.
but fouled by Taylor. So Wilbur O'Neal will go to the free throw line. If you want to put somebody on the free throw line for Glenn, it would be Wilbur O'Neal, as he only shoots 56%. Several Cardinals getting ready to come in. Edward Herring and Derek Young getting ready to come back in. Coach Smith tries to keep those fresh legs in there to keep that full court pressure up. O'Neal's first shot up and no good.
Number 31, Derek Young. For the Bucks, number 4, Kevin Hayden.
14:43 left in the second half. O'Neal for the second shot. Makes the second. Glenn comes up with the press. Edward Herring, good size guard. You can look over the press and Hoops brings it up. Dexter Ellington drives in and is fouled on the shot. And he'll go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Dexter has
Number 2, Dexter Ellington.
the first one up and in. Dexter, an 80% free throw shooter. 14 points for Dexter now. 14:27 left in the second half. Dexter's second free throw is good. I think he's 5 for 6 now. About what he shoots on the year. Cardinals picking up full court now. Glenn breaks the press, bring it down. And Glenn player just steps right out of bounds.
Steps out, Cardinal basketball.
Good defense there by Derek Young as Derek tried to go baseline and Derek just cut him off. Glenn, with their pressure, has not been bothering Trinity Valley too much tonight. Just about turn it over there, and we do. But then thought the Glenn player threw it out, but they say it's Glenn's ball. Trinity Valley with a 10-point lead, 43-33, 14:05 left in the second half. One of the few times that the press bothered the Cardinals. They've been protecting the ball pretty good tonight. Adrian Forbes out on O'Neal now. Hayden trying to find an open shot, trying to drive in. Finds a cutting Taekwon Brown on the baseline, and Brown puts it home for the dunk. And Trinity Valley gets it across, but is knocked out by Hagan. Trinity Valley will inbound the ball. Dexter Ellington finds Adrian Forbes for a short shot. Ball is tipped out, recovered by Derek Young on the wing. Stretch Watson finds Adrian Forbes inside. Out to Amir Rashid, over to Dexter Ellington on the wing. Three-pointer's no good. Rebounded again by Adrian Forbes. Saved by Stretch Watson. And now they're going to try to trap. Dexter Ellington, some nice ball handling. And he's fouled as he drives in. And since it wasn't a shot, the ball will be inbounded underneath. But the Cardinals will get a fresh 35 seconds on the shot clock. Darius Taylor preparing to check back in for the Cardinals. They are lining up on the free throw line, but the referee's pointing out of bounds. And it was not a shooting foul. Had he shot the ball, he might have got possibly the free throw, but he passed it. And the referees correctly award the Cardinals out of bounds underneath to go. And a bad pass by inbound there by Amir Rashid. And it results in a free throw, a layup And Glenn had 2 or 3 chances that time to get a point-blank shot. And they missed it. Cardinals came down with it. And Glenn upset number 11, Chris Hagan. Thought he got fouled on that last one. And very well may have. The referees didn't call it. Things got a little rough, and then we got a technical, which will count also as a personal foul on Hagan and a team foul.
Technical foul has been called on Buccaneer number 11, Chris Hagan.
And now Coach Sperling
Timeout,
calls
Buccaneers.
a timeout. 12:49 left in the second half. Cardinals up 43.
Cardinals lead 43-35.
Cardinals 43-35, as we heard the public announcer. Getting a good look at the Cardinal cheerleaders. Big Red down there. He's happy. The Cardinals are flying high right now. Cardinals continue to play aggressive defense. I believe the score is 33-27 at halftime. And so the Buccaneers have only scored 8 points in the first 7 minutes of the game, the second half. So good defense continuing to be played by Trinity Valley. Cardinals should be shooting a pair of free throws here as a result of that technical foul, and since they had possession of the ball when the technical foul was called, they will get possession after the technical foul free throws. Coach Sperling pleading the case, or the assistant actually is, down to the referee about the contact on that last layup by the Buccaneers. Dexter Ellington, the 81% free throw shooter, connecting on the first technical foul free throw. Second one up and off the back of the rim. Dexter kind of looked at it like that was supposed to go in. Just shot it a little long there. Cardinals inbounding here. Up by 9, 44-35. Glenn trying to trap. They're on the sideline. Rashid finds Dexter, back to Rashid. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They're calling a double dribble on Amir Rashid. Amir's claiming that the ball was tapped by Glenn, but the official says, nope, got you on double dribble that time, and Amir had gotten trapped there by a couple of the players, turned it over. Trinity Valley comes out with the press of their own, putting a little pressure. Looked like he walked, but no. Then a foul call on Ruben Newbold as Miles Beatty drives in. No, they called the foul on Stretch Washington and not Ruben Newbold. Stretch doing a good job. He picked up an early foul. That's second foul he's got, so he's doing a good job of staying out of that foul trouble. Adrian Forbes checking back in for the Cardinals. Chance for an old-fashioned three-point play by Beatty here as the bucket was good. One free throw, and he makes it. Cuts the lead back down to 6. It's important that Watson stay in the game because he is very helpful in bringing down the ball on this pressure that Glenn likes to apply. And Adrian Forbes gets the ball underneath and goes up and is fouled, and that'll put Adrian on the line to shoot a pair of free throws. 16 foul. 7th team foul for the Buccaneers. Forbes, a 54% free throw shooter, according to the statistics I have here. I thought he was a little bit better than that. That one's up and in. Good looking form there for a big guy. Adrian averages 6 points per game and 5 rebounds. Sometimes he gets in foul troubles and limits his playing time. If he was in there a good 30 minutes, his averages would be up quite a bit. Trinity Valley now back up by 8. 11:59 left in the game. Glenn breaks the press, gets it up, sets it up for their offense. Hayden has the ball out on the near court here. Players jockeying for position. Dexter Ellington getting ready to play some defense here. Hagan trying to drive on Fidelis Taylor out to McDonald for a long three. Cahill McDonald for a long three. And that was 11 points for McDonald, who averages 20 points a game. Trinity Valley just 4 team fouls. Stretch Washington at the corner there of the free throw line. That's well within his range. He likes that shot, and they find him there, and he can't. Trinity Valley back quickly to prevent the perimeter shots for Blinn. That's really frustrated the Blinn Buccaneers tonight. Pressure by Amir Rashid out on Miles Beatty. And now Beatty walks with the ball. They faked one way and went another, but ended up traveling. And Derek Young comes back in for Fidelis Taylor. Glenn keeping up the full court pressure. A bump, no call. Foot, kickball. It'll be Cardinal basketball over on the far sideline. 23 seconds on the shot clock. 10:24 left in the second half. Cardinals up 48-41. Hope you're enjoying tonight's webcast. Heard we might be having a little bit of audio problems, but at least you can watch the game. It's more important for the parents and the families to get to watch these kids sometimes. And one of the defenders, Hagan, falls down. Glenn was wanting an offensive foul there, push-off, didn't get it. Derek Young, and we throw the ball away. Don't go ahead and get it. You don't want to. And we get a backcourt call. But you don't want to let the opposition catch those and going in for a layup, and that's what Hagan was trying to do there before Dexter Ellington wisely went back, quickly touched the ball. It'll be Blinn basketball here on the near side. Fidelis Taylor coming in to give Dexter Ellington a break. But the official said not till I tell you can come in. Now you can come in, sir. 10 minutes left in the game as the Cardinals lead the Blinn Buccaneers by 7, 48-41. Beatty for a long three off the front of the iron, and Stretch Watson comes down for rebound. Over to Amir Rashid, bringing it up the court. Blinn trying to trap again, trapping defense, and now Stretch Watson walks with the ball. This trapping, it's not so much the bringing it up the backcourt that's bothering the Cardinals right now, but it's in the front court. The pressing, trapping defense of Blinn is causing some problems. And now a long three by McDonald, and he misses. It's knocked out of bounds by the Buccaneers after Derek Young there had rebounded the ball. So Cardinals need to take a little bit better care of it in the front court, find the open man after this trapping defense by the Buccaneers, giving them some problems. And there, Stretch Watson throws the ball away, and this time, as Deuce Nichols had intercepted the ball and driving in, Amir Rashid takes the offensive charge
first personal, 18. Subbing in for the Cardinals is number 20.
Adrian Herring coming in to give Stretch Watson a little breather. Cardinals not taking care of the ball here the last several trips down the court, and another time or two, and Coach Smith might want to call a timeout to get these guys calmed down a little bit. Penetration by Amir Rashid, and I think that's what you need on this pressing, trapping defense of Glenn. You need penetration. That will cause, I think, some openings on the inside for Adrian Forbes. As it penetrates, the defense will have to come off of Adrian, and Amir should be looking for a opportunity for an assist there to Adrian. This time he gets called for it's a foul, and before he even gets the free throw shot, I don't know. I guess he stepped on one of the markers there on Adrian Forbes. Nullified the free throw attempt. And we got a long three-pointer by Deuce Nichols. He makes it, and it's fouled, so he has a chance for a 4-point play. And that, just like that, Coach Pat Smith puts Dexter Ellington and Stretch Watson back in the lineup after they've got a little, minute or so rest there over on the bench. Deuce Nichols going to the free throw line, a 70% free throw shooter for an old-fashioned 4-point play. Old-fashioned 4-point play. I don't know if there is an old-fashioned 4-point play. But he connects it, and it is a 4-point play. 48-45, a big bucket there as Nichols now with 6 points. Cardinals do a good job of breaking that time, but now we've got a trap in the corner for Darius Taylor. Bounces it off of Glenn player, and it'll be Cardinal basketball on the far corner, near corner sideline. Dexter Ellington inbounding the ball for Darius Taylor. Back to Ellington. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Taylor. Taylor with a short shot, misses. And we're going to get Adrian Forbes for over the back. And it'll be Glenn basketball. Sixth team foul. Glenn out of bounds. 48-45, 3-point game. 8:34 left in the game. Lady Cardinals already suffering defeat tonight, 62-57. And the Cardinal men hoping to avoid a doubleheader loss tonight. Deuce Nichols getting hot. 4-2. Deuce Nichols has scored 6 points here all quickly, and that's some sloppy ball handling, and that's how quickly Glenn can score points. And just like that, Glenn takes a 1-point lead, 49-48 over the Cardinals.
Full timeout, 39.
Coach Smith not happy at all with the ball handling and had to stop that run by Glenn. An 8-point run in about 30 seconds. Trinity Valley had been doing a pretty good job up until the last 4 or 5 minutes of ball possession, ball control, but the front court pressure defense by Glenn has caused some problems, and Trinity Valley just being a little bit careless and turning the ball over. Losing focus, losing concentration. Glenn, who averages 97 points a game, and they score their points off of turnovers, and that's why up till this point Trinity Valley has been able to kind of hold them down. But here in the last minute or so, Glenn has exploded for some quick baskets. See if Coach Smith can get the players lined out here and get them back into gain their composure and get out here and get some points. Sign of a good team is when they go through a stretch like this and how well they can come back. Glenn continues the full court pressure and the trapping defense, which has really been bothering Trinity Valley. Adrian Forbes comes up to help. Dexter Ellington tried a short floater. It missed, but Adrian Forbes there for the rebound and follow-up, and Cardinals regain the lead by a point. So there's Deuce Nichols, the three-point shooters for Glenn. If you don't get out on them, we talked about this earlier, the perimeter shooting of Glenn, if you don't defend it, they will beat you. They are an excellent three-point shooting team. They average 46% from three-point range. All of their guys can shoot the three. They're Glenn up by 2 now, 52-50. Trinity Valley had the lead for most of the game up until just a few minutes ago. Dexter Ellington going to try 3 of his own. He misses. Adrian Forbes rebounds. Yeah, it's tipped out, and it's going to be a possession of Trinity Valley. Good hustle there by Adrian Forbes as he went for the missed shot on the three-point attempt by Dexter Ellington. Jay Leashore inbounding. Finding Stretch Watson. Back to Jay Leashore in the corner. He drives. He finds Stretch Watson over in the corner. He misses. And number 12, Taekwon Brown, has stepped out of bounds. Ball will go back over to the Cardinals with 6:37 left. And a 2-point Glenn lead. Good dish off by Derek Young that time to Adrian Forbes, and he's fouled and goes down. And he'll be heading to the free throw line as he was fouled on the shot, and he's fine. He was just taking a breather down there. Adrian Forbes goes to the free throw line to shoot a pair of free throws.
Now it's calling on Buccaneers number 3, Khalil Bell. That's his third personal, 10-10.
Adrian, a 54% free throw shooter. First one's up and good. You would not know that Adrian's a 54% free throw shooter, and I'm not sure that these statistics are right. I got them off of the Region 14 website, but it started out the night that Adrian was 7 of 50 from the free throw line, and I think there's something wrong with that. But anyway, Adrian makes both. 52-52. We're tied with the clock winding down. 6:20 left in the game. Another close game for Cardinal fans here tonight. Ladies dropped a close one, 62-57. Hayden drove in, but it was blocked by Adrian Forbes. And that one was dribbled right off of Derek Young's foot, and in the attempt to retrieve it, Dexter Ellington walked with the ball. It was almost going out of bounds, and he had to take some baby steps there. And this time, Derek Young redeems himself. Steals the inbound pass. They find Dexter Ellington, and he gets a layup. On the inbound play there, we found Dexter Ellington fouls, and that's going to put Glenn in a 1-on-1 situation. Exactly what we didn't want him to do, because as I said, is Glenn, a great free throw shooting team. They shoot 70% from the free throw line. And Kevin Hayden, a 69% free throw shooter on the line. .548 left in this game. Free throw up and good. Glenn has shot exceptionally well from the free throw line, both their women and their men. Doing a good job on the free throw line tonight. Second one's up and good. We're tied again at 54, and we got a timeout. Coach Sperling wants to talk things over and give his team maybe a little rest. I don't think Blend's bench is quite as deep as Trinity Valley's, and Coach Pat Smith has been using his substitutions probably a little bit better than Coach Sperling for Blend. We'll take a little bit of time to watch the national champion Cardinal cheer team and Big Red out there on the center court. One good thing for Trinity Valley is that we are in the double bonus, so any fouls from here on out, Trinity Valley will be shooting 2 free throws. Full timeout, so full timeout to a minute and a half. Action getting ready to start. Trinity Valley will be inbounding the ball after those made free throws by Blend. All the starters except Amir Rashid are on the floor, and Jay Leeshore is out in his position, giving Amir some time on the bench. Jay Leeshore finds Stretch Washington. It's over to Dexter. Dexter Ellington misses a wide open 3. Then bringing the ball down the court. Cardinals quickly out defending him. Good ball movement by Blend that time as number 2, Deuce Nichols, fouled as he's going into the layup. Nichols back on the free throw line. 80% free throw shooter, Nichols. Not someone you want to foul in this situation. That's the first. And Blend has just been phenomenal from the free throw line. They just have not missed their free throws. When you're on the road in the conference play, free throws are important, and good teams will make their free throws down the stretch. Both free throws made. Cardinals trail by 2 now. 56-54 with just over 5 minutes left in regulation play. Cardinals get it past the half-court line, but turn it over. Turnover by Derek Young. Quick 3-point attempt by Hayden is missed, and Adrian Corbin comes down to rebound. Not a good time to be turning the ball over. And Amir Rashid coming back quickly. And that's another turnover. Amir, a little bit quicker, better ball handler. And Cardinals are just caught napping there, and Buccaneers get a quick basket, and now up by 4. I think that's their largest lead, up by 4 with 4:28. Good look by Dexter Ellington to find Derek Young. Derek Young went up hard and is fouled. O'Neal fouls out. Derek Young to the free throw line. As I mentioned before, free throw is important. Blend has been making theirs. We'll see if the Cardinals can be just as successful from the free throw line. Derek Young, a 34% free throw shooter. 2 free throws for Derek. 4:21 left in the game. First one off the back of the rim. And this is the same thing that resulted in the loss by the Lady Cardinals tonight, is a failure to convert at the free throw line. Second one up and good. 1 possession game. Glenn gets the ball up court. We'll run that clock a little bit. Beatty takes a long 3, misses. Amir Rashid finds Dexter Ellington for a long 3. He misses, but there's Adrian Forbes for the putback. And it's a 1-point game, 58-57 with 3:40 left in the game. Good reverse try layup by Beatty, but he misses. Cardinals come back with a rebound. Chance to regain the lead now for the Cardinals. Need a good offensive set here. Good play. Take care of the ball. I'm a little bit surprised. Amir Rashid takes a long 3. He's fouled. No call. I'm surprised a little bit that Glenn has not come out with that trapping defense that had worked so well for them. They've backed off of that. 20 on the shot clock, 2:55 left in the game. Trinity Valley cold from three-point land tonight. Just not hit the threes at all well, so they take it inside. Good drive by Derek Young there, slicing in, and he's able to convert on the layup. Gets the lead back to Trinity Valley, 59-58. 2:30 left in the game. Good defense that time. A recovery as number 3, Cahill McDonald, was cutting backside. Derek Young was able to tip that ball away. 15 left on the shot clock for Darius Taylor, coming in for a quick, to give the Derek Young a quick breather. And here comes Ruben Newbold. I'm going to try to give, I think, a couple of these players a little bit of a breather before the last minute or so. And we certainly don't want anything to... Oh, they had number 1, Pycon Stroman, wide open. And there's another attempt underneath. And Glenn steals the ball. Trinity Valley just does not take care of it. And they connect on the 3. Just a poor job of taking care of the basketball by Trinity Valley. That's going to come back, and there's another steal. And Stretch Watson, they call him for goaltending, no foul. And score now, 63-59. Coach Smith wants a timeout. Coach Smith trying to say that was not goaltending, but to no avail. The referee walks him back to the bench area. Trinity Valley just in those last 2 possessions not taking care of the ball. After the Buccaneers had missed a shot, we come down with the rebound. And trying to get it to our guards, we throw it away. And then on the pursuing made basket, Glenn comes up with another steal. So 63-59, Glenn with their biggest lead again, 4 points. With 1:55 left in regulation. Plenty of time left for the Cardinals, but they need to hang on to that ball. Cardinals have been one of the hottest teams in Region 14, but stubbing their toe a little bit here tonight. Not taking care of the ball. Blends, pressure defense, trapping defense, causing all sorts of problems. Cardinals bringing it up court, throwing it across. Here Rashid. The lack of three-point shooting has also hurt the Cardinals tonight. They've had very few three-point shots to fall for them. Cardinals work it inside. Derek Young loses a handle on it. 11 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Inside to Adrian Forbes. He goes up and connects. 1:20 left on the game clock. Two-point game. 63-61 win. Need a good stop here. Under 1 minute now. 20 seconds on the shot clock. TVCC playing good, tough defense. Shot is altered, and Adrian Forbes comes down with as he's trying to pass it, he almost loses possession. And Blends calls a timeout with 43 seconds left in the game with the Cardinals trailing 63-61.
Timeout, Buccaneers.
Cardinals trailing by 2 will have possession of the ball with 43 seconds left. They are in the double bonus situation, so if fouled, they would be shooting 2 free throws. As we see some of the talented cheer squad doing their somersaults out here for the entertainment of the crowd. Hope you've enjoyed the webcast tonight. We've enjoyed putting them on. Hope that the family and friends have been able to watch the game and put up with a substandard play-by-play color person. We had intended to try to connect with the radio broadcast. That didn't work, but we did the plan B, which is the best we can. So we're hoping that you enjoy the game tonight. And just to let you know, next Wednesday night's game will also be webcast, so we'll be looking forward to that. And maybe we'll have our audio portion of the webcast, streaming webcast, better situated at that time. Cardinals bring the ball in. Amir Rashid over to Young, back to Rashid. Rashid dribbles in the front court. It's kicked out of bounds by McDonald. 34 seconds. 34 seconds left in the game. 26 on the shot clock. We'll see what Coach Smith has drawn up. Ball comes into backcourt. Pressure defense, trapping defense by the Buccaneers here. 17 on the shot clock now. Derek Young with a long three. And probably could have got a better shot than that. They have plenty of time left on the shot clock. Cardinals foul on the rebound. It's going to put Kevin Hayden on the free throw line. Hayden, a 69% free throw shooter, as you said. Glenn has been red hot from the free throw line. Excuse me, it's Taekwon Brown now. Taekwon Brown going to the free throw line. A little bit better. According to statistics, Taekwon Brown only a 42% free throw shooter, so there might be some hope here. Brown, though, connects. 3-point game, 64-61 with 20.8 seconds left. Second one, no good. One possession game. Need a 3 to tie. And let's see if Coach Smith decides to call a timeout. He finds Amir Rashid for a 3 from the baseline. It's no good. And Glenn comes down at the rebound and is fouled. Number 4, Hayden, is fouled. Rashid's shot from the corner was well short. That was about the only hope that the Cardinals had. And now with 6 seconds left, Cardinals trailing by 3. Glenn's Kevin Hayden can put the nail in the coffin and seal the game for the Buccaneers, who is now in a double bonus. So he'll have 2 shots here to make and give the Glen Buccaneers a 4-point lead. 64-61. First one up and good, 65-61. That'll about do it. Looks like the Cardinals and Lady Cardinals both will go down to defeat tonight. Second one up, and it's also no good. Just turnovers for the Cardinals tonight, not handling the ball well and not being able to hit and convert on 3s when they had the opportunity. And last tip is good, but final score will be 66-63. But Glenn comes up with a big road win. A huge loss for the Cardinals as now they have to go to play Paris on Saturday. A tough place to play. Paris earlier game here at Trinity Valley beat Trinity Valley pretty bad. But that's what's in store for us on Saturday as we wrap up the game. And tonight's contest with Lady Cardinals dropping the first one 62-57 and the men dropping the nightcap 66-63. So the Trinity Valley Community College and our webcasting team want a special thanks to our information technology division, Miles Pennington and Mike Abbott, and all the staff, Ben McCartney, all the cameramen, there's George over there, and even Lonnie Packer, who occasionally lets me win a ping pong game or two. We'll call it a night, and we'll hope for better luck next Wednesday night.